Hey everyone, what is up? Welcome into Attacking Third One Chat, where Sandra and I jump on to chat about one topic, one thing in the moment. And today, it's a special interview. Alongside Sandra Herrera, I'm Lisa Carlin, and we are thrilled to be joined by U.S. Women's National Team and San Diego Wave defender, the 2023 U.S. Soccer Female Player of the Year. And she is fresh off winning gold at the Paris Olympics with the United States this past summer, Naomi Girma. Naomi, welcome in. How are you?
Let's go.
I'm good. How are you?
I am great. We've had you on Attacking Third before. Now you're back. Things have changed. How's it going? You doing all right?
Yeah, I'm good. Just living.
It's so
Good.
crazy. We were chatting a little bit before you hopped on. We were just like, dude, we remember when we had like Naomi Girma, #1 draft pick overall on the show. And this was like such a long, it feels like so long ago now at
I
this point.
know. It feels so long ago.
It does. Okay, well, we're going to play a fun little game with you. It's called This or That. You basically pick this or that. It is late October. It is peak fall season. So are you a spooky Halloween girl or are you more like an autumnal girl?
Not spooky, definitely like autumn, cute, cozy vibes.
Pumpkin patch, apple picking.
Oh
Not
my
spooky.
goodness.
Yes.
I'm still waiting for someone to come on here and be like, I love Chucky or like something like that.
No.
But I don't know. I don't know if we're gonna get someone who's like gonna meet that vibe. Oh my goodness. Okay, let's go to the next one. We know you're an avid reader. If you're sticking with a book with the feel in your hands, are you going hardcover or are you going paperback?
Oh, hardcover.
Nice.
If we are starting an Attacking Third book club, what is the first book that we need to read?
The Many Lives of Mama Love.
I love that.
Writing it down.
That's I feel like that's come up in a chat before with you and I, and I'm just like, yes, I'm like, make that rec. Okay. When we're rocking the hairstyle on the pitch, you feeling more bun? Or are you feeling more ponytail?
Usually more bun.
Around a game, what do you prefer? A pregame meal or your postgame meal?
Post game?
There's something about like the finality of it all, right? You're just like,
Yeah, usually takes a while to be able to eat it, but it's usually
That's
good.
so funny.
Yeah.
yeah, you got. There's a trio of friendlies coming up here. So if you had a preference for if you're rocking Team USA's, are you going white kits or the blue kits?
White kids.
Nice, clean.
Clean. I like that one. When you're playing on the pitch, would you rather silence an away crowd or get the home crowd cheering even louder?
Get the home crowd cheering even louder.
Love it, love it. You don't want to hit them with the silencer.
I mean, that feels good too, but I think it feels better when you have like the energy in the stadium.
All right, folks, get rowdy for them. Okay,
Yeah.
well, if you had, I don't know if this is actually a better choice for you, devil's advocate. If you have to defend someone, or do you want to mark Soph Smith or do you want to mark Mel Swanson?
I can't neither. I can't answer.
Not one of them. Pass.
Yeah. Okay, Naomi, you are about to be the superstar of a game. Would you rather make a goal line save to win your team the game or score the game-winning goal?
Goal line save.
Yeah, I like that one.
love to
Spoken
hear
like a true defender. You are back in the U.S. camp right now ahead of 3 friendlies with the U.S. Women's National Team. But this is the first time the group is back together since Paris and winning gold. What's different now? Or what is it similar about being back with the same group just a few months later?
I think it definitely feels good to be back. You know, we all dispersed from Paris right after the gold medal match. So it's nice to be back in the US and get to celebrate with the fans and kind of like share this moment with them too. I think, you know, it is like similar in that what we're analyzing how we played, we're trying to get better. And I think that's just like the continual growth of this team and what has made this team so special for so long. So it's definitely good to be back with everyone. And it's nice to, you know, have that like homecoming moment here.
You mentioned the celebratory aspect of this. These are kind of being billed as some of the post Olympic celebration games, but you guys, you did win gold. That's something to celebrate. And maybe it was a rapid fire series of celebrations, but what were maybe some of your favorite moments that you did get to celebrate with your teammates?
I think just like the locker room right after the game and the bus ride to the after party and having like all of our family and friends together just celebrating and during the tournament there's not that much time to
Yeah.
spend with family and friends even if they are there at your game. So just to be able to share the moment with them, share it with our teammates, our staff, everyone all in one place, just like celebrating and so happy that we were able to come out on top. That was definitely, the best moment.
Now with this,
I thought it was gonna be Cheetah Girls on repeat.
yeah.
Well, that was on repeat for since pre-camp, so
And now the
yeah.
team gets to celebrate with the fans too, and these victory games, this victory celebration tour. This group that Emma Hayes has brought in for this camp and these 3 friendlies, it's 26 players. It's a lot of players. 6 of them uncapped, 3 of them getting their first call up. This is a really big moment for some players, and we fans, so many think of you, Naomi, as a veteran, and you are a stalwart in this group. But it wasn't so long ago that you were getting your first call up. You were looking for your first cap. So what piece of advice would you give to those players in their first camp right now?
I would say just like be a sponge, soak it all in, and I think it can like feel stressful to be in your first camp. It feels like you're like behind trying to learn everything, but I think like the more you can soak it all in and just like realize like you're here for a reason and you're here because you're special and you have traits that will make this team even better. Like I think just a combination of those two will help like anyone coming into their first camp or like going into their first cap feel confident.
I love that. Soak it all in like a sponge. Emma Hayes is like use some of that phrasing too. I think when she's referred to you all as players who she coaches, she said that you all are like sponges and just absorbing everything. Looking ahead to these friendlies, there are 3 of them. 2 will be against Iceland and 1 will be against Argentina. Again, there's been a lot of chatter about how these are the victory tour celebration games, but this is the U.S. women's national team. This is Emma Hayes, the head coach. She's often speaking about these as learning opportunities. So, what is the group maybe looking to learn from these particular games going up against these specific opponents?
I think it's an exciting time for us to just continue to evolve, continue to develop. I think, we said it like throughout the Olympics, just like each game we kept growing. And I think the more time we have together, the better it is. So I think like from now on, any camp, any matches that we have are really just opportunities for us to get better. And I think it's really exciting, like specifically for this group. Like we haven't been playing under Emma for that long, and there is so much more for us to learn. There is so much more ways our game can evolve. So it's just exciting that that potential's there.
Yeah, what was it? 10 games and she wins gold with this group. Emma Hayes, she only coached for 10 games. Yeah. So I imagine that there's still like more that everyone is hungry for. For you specifically on the pitch as a center back, you have to have a really good partnership, of course, with the goalkeeper, but the players on either side of you, specifically the other center backs. There are some other center backs being brought into this camp and some new players that maybe you haven't had a lot of time to play with. Is there anyone you're particularly excited to get on the pitch with and share time on the field with?
I think all of them. I think, like we have such a great pool of defenders, and I think our back line throughout like since I've been on the team for the past 2 years has like there's been a lot of changes. There's been, like a lot of players in and out. And um I think what's really cool is like the core and like what we always try to do stays the same. So it's fun, I think, when we play with different players and yeah, I would say like everyone. I'm excited to be able to train with them, hopefully get games with them too.
Nice. There's been a lot of emphasis on what comes next for this team, and you touching on Hayes a little bit and what to learn from these next friendlies. And she is a head coach. She's got a lot of responsibility besides just kind of winning games with this team. She's been pretty vocal about starting some of the processes for the 28 cycle. For you, as someone whose profile has really risen and elevated with this team. What sort of role do you want to play off the pitch for the next phase of this team?
I think, yeah, just going into a new cycle, it's really important to take, what worked for us, and then, get rid of what didn't work for us, and then also at the same time welcome in new players. So I think, it's a transition in all aspects, and I think as players, it's really important that we continue that momentum we built up this year, but we also are looking forward to 2027 and just like continuing to develop, continuing to create that environment where people feel like they can come in and grow and learn, and can compete and just try to be the best version of themselves.
So there is a lot of excitement around this camp and what's to come and all these players. But Naomi, we want to ask you a fun question here. If there is an action figure of Naomi Girma, what is one accessory that she would come with?
Oh, I don't know. I don't want to say my phone.
No.
Okay, you could say
like,
your phone.
What do I always have with me? Is that like?
Yeah, or like what is something about you, like a soccer ball, but you can't take that one now.
I was gonna say, like, whenever there's like a sports action figure, it's always like with their sport. It's like, here's so and so, but it's a basketball. Or like if it's Naomi Girma, maybe you'd have a soccer ball. But if you could choose something other than that, what would be the accessory that you want your action figure
If
to
I
come
could
with?
choose something other than that, I'd have like my Kindle, or like just like a water bottle. Like I feel like I'm always walking
Oh,
around
that's a
like with
good
a water
one.
bottle. Yeah.
A water
Yes.
bottle is a good one. I
Yeah.
like
Love
that
that.
one.
Emotional support Kindle and
Emotional support water bottle.
I love it. Let's close out with a couple more fun ones. If you had to name somebody to play you in a movie or TV series, what would it be, or who would it be?
I never have an answer to that one.
Oh, come
I
on.
really don't have an answer. I
That's
never
fair.
do.
You know what?
That's okay.
Because it's not just a singular answer. It's a conversation, Naomi.
Yeah.
It's a conversation.
That's a good one. Okay, so we know you read a lot. You carry your Kindle around. You're an avid reader. But are you watching anything good on TV these days? Any good series out there or movies?
I'm watching Love is Blind.
Yes.
Oh, the current
Yes.
season?
Yes.
Yes,
So
Girma.
good.
Can we just stay
Yeah.
with this energy for a second? Because
So
And
good.
I heard the new episodes are dropping today. Alyssa Thompson
You're
just
ready.
told me, and we were
Yes,
like,
they
yes.
Yes, you're ready. That's
So-
what really happens at National Team Camp. You catch up on reality TV. I love it.
Yes,
So
we
will
will
you-
have whole conversations about this.
Will you watch the episodes with other people or will you try to watch them alone?
I think just because of like our schedule,
Yeah.
I'll watch it. Like there's not really time during the day to
Yeah.
like,
Whenever
hang
you
out
can
and
get
watch.
a
Yeah.
Nothing like a little Love is Blind and just sort of rock you
Yeah,
to sleep. But
yeah.
I love that. Just in case you didn't have a suggestion, we had one for you, and we were wondering if maybe the off season was something that you wanted to watch.
I haven't watched it yet.
You have to. It's great. Yeah, it's pretty good.
Highly recommend.
Okay, yeah, it's on my list.
Nice.
Add it to the list. Naomi, thank you. Thank you so much. Good luck this week with all the international friendlies. We appreciate it.
Thank you. Thanks for having me.
You guys can watch Naomi Girma and the United States women's national team. They take on Iceland Thursday, 7:30 p.m. Eastern time kickoff on TBS. That match is happening in Austin, Texas at Q2 Stadium. Get out there, support Naomi, cheer for her in the crowd or watch it. And Attacking Third will be live on YouTube immediately following that match to recap it all. Thanks so much for joining us. This was Attacking Third One Shot.